think it's time for me to go now. I've done more harm than good. If I could change how this turned out, yeah, you know that I would. Sometimes the weight is more than I can hold. I'd rather fail than not know. And if it takes forever, I will die trying. If it takes forever, I will die trying. I will die trying. I wish I knew then what I know now, but I'd probably do the same, yeah. I get the feeling it's planned out, from the cradle to the grave. Sometimes the weight is more than I can hold. I'd rather fail than never really know. And if it takes forever, I will die trying. If it takes forever, I will die trying. I will die trying. And I am digging a hole. I am taking it all. I am digging a hole to bury my soul. I am digging. If it takes forever, I will die trying. And if it takes forever, I will die trying. If it takes forever, I will die trying. If it takes forever, I will die trying. I will die trying. If it takes forever, I will die trying. I will die Give it a 3, I'm gonna show you what I do, what I get, know what I mean. One more, one against, give me the name. All your shining fruity never will ruin the game. You hold all the keys, so the chase shouldn't hold you. I know you heard me, I'll fucking tell you. All this not me dead, new this not me best. No hard feelings, I'm tired of being right about everything I said. Yours is not me mine, kill does not me die. We are not your kind. No excuses, I challenge you all out. Cause even never tell me the odds. What a bore, getting stuck in a metaphor. I don't wanna go to sleep. I need a breakdown quick in negotiations. Get it all together and remember to say stop. Give it a 3, I'm gonna show you what I do. And if you know what I mean, drive by violence, more of the same. I can see where you're going and I'm really ashamed. Do you think when you act, don't just act like you're thinking? I gotta know now, you better tell me. All does not mean dead. New does not mean best. No one feelings, I'm tired of being right about everything I said. Yours does not mean mine. Kill does not mean die. We are not your kind. I challenge you to all out loud. We are gathered here today to get it right. Repeat after me. I will not celebrate mediocrity. I will not worship empty shells. I will not listen to worthless noises. I will not subject myself to selected predictable choices. My time, my attention, my quality should not be bought and sold for convenience's sake. We are not your kind. We are not your kind.
Nation.
For the last time ever, this is Rings of Rod's Stadium Championship Series. We're here live in Angel Stadium for the final event of an SCS regular season event for the final time on a Saturday night. It is FS1 Tour season finale. I'm joined in the booth with your play-by-play commentator. Well, hello everybody. My name is Cole Durham. I'm joined in the booth with my play-by-play commentator, Matthew Hood. You've been with me all season long, and we're here for the final time ever for RORSCS here for a regular season event. How we feeling?
I tell you, we're here tonight in Anaheim, California, home of the Angels, and this is it. Our last stop of the regular season before we head down to Las Vegas. This is our last opportunity for some drivers to get some points and put on a great performance. They want to get a spot in the World Finals. And boy, I'm excited for what we have here tonight. This is probably the biggest track we have so far.
World Finals 16 coming to you live on October 12th. Sunday, Young Gun Shootout qualifying on a Saturday, early access qualifying on Friday. It's going to be a massive week coming up. Well, it's time for your first ever Well, your last ever round one race here for RORSCS. And it's time to go racing. Coming out here tonight, current points leader Colt Champion's back behind the wheel of Max D.
Taking on Mr. Highlight Reel himself is Adam Boyne behind the wheel of Hooked.
The final ever SCS event of this season is kicking off now. As we get ready for this first race, drivers getting ready.
I tell you, this is going to be probably the make or break event for most of our drivers. As here we go, first race underway.
Colt Champion and Max D been undefeated ever since he got into the racing bracket in Tampa. All the way back in
so
week number 3.
Yeah, so far looking really good. Have a bit of a truck advantage over Adam Boyne, and he's going to end up taking it all, but credit Adam Boyne kept it up for him the entire race.
Adam Boyne looking good, but he's going to go ahead and get knocked out, and we'll see him in freestyle. But Colt Champion looking smooth here tonight. He's going to be the man to beat.
Yeah, like you said, back-to-back racing championships, and it's going to be hard to take him down here tonight. Of course, Cole, I got to say, this is probably the biggest track we have seen so far tonight. I'm expecting a lot of things when it comes to freestyle.
And I got to say, it's probably the biggest track of the season here at Angel Stadium. Tyler Richmond bringing you an awesome track here for FS1 Tour. The only way to close it off is with Anaheim.
Of course, bit of a surprise that we took us this long to get to Anaheim, but here we are right here tonight, and as we see here, we're getting our next race underway.
You know, Anaheim was an original planned stop for Stadium Tour 2. Did not happen, though. But here comes your next race. Reigning freestyle champion Marcelo Mendoza is at Monster Energy.
Taking on a dark horse here in the racing competition, Jaden Hambrick behind of Team Scream's Avenger.
I feel like I've seen this race so many times in RORSCS. First time they're racing each other this season.
Here we go. Jaden Hambrick may have just gone him off the line there.
Marcelo going about as wide as possible in that first turn.
And yeah, it's so far a truck length lead for Jaden Hambrick. But he did tweak the sway bar. He kind of tips on the racing ramp a bit, but he still has the lead heading to the final turn.
Marcelo very wide here tonight. And Jaden Hambrick's going to go ahead and win it going into your next round.
I tell you, we had Rogelio Hernandez finally get a racing win in Tampa earlier this season, I believe. Would tonight be the night for Jaden Hambrick? Because he's been to the finals numerous times and the semifinals like 4 times out of 6 so far this season. Will tonight be the night he gets a racing win?
Well, he's got a tough draw with Max D next round. 2 fast drivers. I think Max D has his number so far this season. But a lot of these guys are going to be great opponents for each other in the World Finals racing competition. Well, let's get the ball rolling with your next race coming out here tonight. World Finals 1 racing champion Tyler May is an El Toro Loco.
Of course, taking on Blake Thompson behind the wheel of Titan. You know, I gotta say, Blake Thompson had a bit of a hot start to such a season. I would say kind of cooled off a bit in the latter stops. Let's see how he does here tonight in our finale.
Tough draw of Tyler May. First time these two will be matching up, I believe, this season.
And more certainly will probably be the only time, unless they meet up in World Finals somehow.
Of course, main field qualifiers will be coming out very soon. Tyler May with an entire length lead into the second turn. Beautiful turn from Tyler May.
Blake Thompson still catching up to him. It's going to come down to this final turn, but you can just see it. Tyler May is just that good of a racer, and he's going to end up taking a truck length win over Blake Thompson.
Blake Thompson's a tough opponent, but Tyler May had the better of him here tonight. Tyler May looking bad fast here tonight in Anaheim. Got a lot of turns here tonight in this racing course, so a lot of time to make up some room, or make up some ground.
Oh yeah, for sure. We have one more race here in round 1.
Coming out here tonight, the sponsor truck, Nick Worthman in Fox Sports 1 Cletus.
Taking on Bree Parker in the black and green wrecking machine, the Gravedigger.
Bree Parker's kind of been on this round 2 semifinal streak this season. Looking to get out of that and get back into the final round once again.
Well, she has a good draw against Nick Worthman. We'll see how this race goes as both drivers are ready, and here is the green light, and away we go.
That even off the line. Nick Worthman can be a fast racer, but his consistency is sometimes questionable.
Yeah, you can just tell Bree Parker has a truck length lead over Nick Worthman.
Great turn from Nick. Bree Parker with a truck
This
length
final
lead
turn
still.
is going to be the make or break it point here. And in the end, Bree Parker is going to end up winning. Oh man, Nick Worthman just ripped out his front end.
Bree Parker wins it by about a truck and a half length lead to the final.
Yeah, and
See
now
there
she has to
that,
go up against...
Nick Worthman washed it out a little bit in that final turn there.
Yeah, he ends up clipping the car and ends up breaking the front end. Luckily, you should be all ready to go for freestyle coming up soon. But now we wrap up round 1. And Cole, I gotta tell you, these semifinals are going to be interesting to watch.
It's time for your final 4 here tonight. Avenger taking on Max T. Cole Champion taking on Jaden Hamburg.
Now remember, if I recall correctly, this was the final race in Tampa. This is going to be really interesting to see how this goes.
That even off the line.
And dead even at the line so far. This is going to be a tight ending probably.
Slightly to Avenger by about a tire length lead to the final turn.
Oh, the Cole Champion takes it. He had a better final turn, and that's what's going to take it. As Jane Ambrick tumbles, but keeps it off the wall.
Cole Champion with some great turns here tonight. Jaden Hambrick a little bit faster in the straightaway, but Cole Champion locks in.
That's a tough break for Jane Hambrick. That is now, I believe, 0-4 in the semifinals and the finals combined, I believe. As we get ready for our next semifinal race, it'll be Bree Parker behind the wheel, Gravedigger taking on Tyler May behind the wheel of El Toro Loco. This could be an interesting race, I gotta say.
El Toro Loco coming in with lane choice over Gravedigger here tonight in this race.
Tyler May going into the blue lane right there. Bree Parker is forced to go into the yellow lane. See how this ends up going.
That even off line. Bree Parker, big bobble.
Bree Parker clips the car and she's going all over the place. This is all going to look like to be Tyler May.
And Bree Parker going for a tumble with a nice save there at the end. But at this point, it's all El Toro Loco and Tyler May going into the finals.
Tough break for Bree Parker. She's been struggling so much in the racing competition. That was the last thing she wanted to do, especially since it's the final stop of the store.
Well, it's time for your final 2 here tonight. Your championship round race coming to you live from Angel Stadium. Let's go ahead and meet your final round competitors here tonight. looking to finish off his streak here this season in racing. Cole Champion and Max D.
Of course, taking on someone who's been putting up great passes so far here tonight, Tyler May behind the wheel of El Toro Loco.
Two Wilmans going head-to-head here in your final round race.
How fitting. How fitting this is.
We've seen this race happen multiple times this season. Let's see if we can see it again here tonight. Maybe with a different outcome, but Cole Champion has Tyler May's number, and here we go.
Cole Champion slightly off the line there, but Tyler May not a slouch at all here in racing. As so far, Tyler May but barely has the lead over Cole Champion has the lead, but barely over Tyler May.
Coming to that final turn, dead even.
Is the make or break point. Tyler May clips the car, and it's all gonna be Cole Champion taking yet another racing win here tonight. I believe his third or fourth win here in the racing competition.
Cole Champion ends the season strong with a racing win, which means he is your racing winner here tonight in Anaheim.
I tell you, big win for him tonight. That could easily probably, I don't want to guarantee anything, but that could probably lock him into the tour win. He is 25 points ahead of Bree Parker for first place.
There's your racing winner here tonight, Cole Champion in Max D. We're down on the track now with your racing winner, Cole Champion and Max D. You won it here tonight for the final time this season. You've been on a hot streak ever since Tampa. How's it feel to pick up that racing win one last time this season going into World Finals?
Yes, sir. Got that big last racing win. I was really coming in here hoping to win racing. This track felt absolutely beautiful while I was running laps, and I felt like I was going to get it done. And in the back of my head, too, I knew that if I win this one, I was undefeated in every racing comp this season. So to be able to win 4 in a row and coming off the obstacle course win going into Tampa was just great.
You know, Cole, this was a very unexpected season for you. It was a last-minute call-up. I don't know really where your mindset was, but obviously your mindset was in the right place.
Yeah. Once I got that call to come in and fill in for Max D, you know, I was just coming out here in Houston, just hoping to put on a good freestyle. And then as the weeks went on, I got closer and closer to the one spot. And I said, well, if I'm this close, let me at least try to win the whole thing. And coming into this event, already had a pretty big gap. And I think I have locked it in now. But really just excited to get into freestyle and put on a great Max D show.
Well, Cole, we're going to go into obstacle course, give you a minute to relax and get ready, maybe take a snack. Congratulations one more time on being the final racing winner at RORSCS. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Cole Champion and Max D, your racing winner here tonight. As Matthew Hood, I think you know what time it is. You know what it's time for.
Oh, yeah. It is time for the obstacle course, and boy, last week, it is going to be a head-to-head. And the style of this track, I would almost say like a figure 8, I would say.
Well, we're ready for the obstacle course, and we have an interesting course here tonight. So definitely going to be some, advantages here in the obstacle course.
Yeah, like I said, almost like a figure 8 here tonight. I'm excited to see how this ends up going. Like I said, this is just like last week. It's gonna be head-to-head, 8 instead of like a one truck, like truck versus the clock. It is gonna be really interesting to see how this obstacle course fares tonight.
Angel Stadium and Anaheim, California. One of the better venues here for RORSCS. We always have some great events here in Angel Stadium. And I'm really excited for the rest of this event here tonight. A lot of these drivers are already don't have the opportunity to get the points championship. So I'm hoping to see these drivers throw it down here in the final event.
I like the car arguments saying that this is one of the great venues, because I would say that's a bit of an understatement. This is probably one of the more legendary venues we have seen. We have seen so many memorable moments here in Angel Stadium, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the event goes here. As so far, we have our first pair for obstacle course getting lined up and ready to go.
Here comes Irvin Marin and Lucas Oil Crusader for your obstacle course.
Taking on Angus Johnson behind the wheel of Warriors, who's definitely been an underdog and definitely has had an amazing performance this season. I'm excited to see what he can do here tonight.
Anaheim, California is ready for obstacle course. I'm ready for it, and let's get going here.
And away we go.
Lead to Lucas Oil Crusader off the line.
Of course, now they're gonna have to go and take that little jammer on that pod right there, and then get ready to turn one more time towards the finish line.
Crusader with a massive lead.
Yeah, it's all going to be Irvin Marin and Lucas Oil Crusader taking the win here tonight.
As you can see, just a quick replay on this obstacle course. Crusader had a better start off the line, and he takes home the first win here in obstacle course.
Definitely that blue lane, gotta say, probably might be a little bit of an advantage here tonight, but we'll see how it plays out tonight.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, this track, the start is definitely, like I said, an advantage. Both starting ramps are different, just how it was in the real Anaheim course. So, I mean, it's just going to be interesting to see. You know, of course, the driver with the lower seed gets lane choice, which makes sense for this course here tonight, since there's an advantage. Kind of similar to what we do with our Speedster obstacle course.
Yeah, of course. Very known with that, man, I can tell you that.
Well, let's get ready for your next race here for the Monster Truck obstacle course, your last ever time this season. Let's get ready for Joey Berge Megabyte.
Taking on Garrett Hansen behind the wheel of Thunder 4x4. Both drivers seem to be lined up and ready to go. See how this race plays out.
Joey Berge taking on Garrett Hansen. Joey Berge has some wins on the season as a field filler. This is his last event here tonight as a field filler. And Garrett Hansen as well, last event, of course.
Joey Berge got him off the line slightly, but struggles a little bit there. Let's see how this plays out.
Very interesting to see that the driver's lane choice are favoring that purple lane over the blue.
But yeah, it seems so far it's 0-2. Joey Berge does clip the pod, but Garrett Hansen has a sloppy turn.
Joey going really wide, hiking up. Can Joey set it down? Look at him go, and up and over, and there goes the tire.
Man.
Wow.
And man, I gotta tell you, all you had to do was just go really smooth in that turn. Like, you didn't need to go too fast on it. You could slow down and could still won the race, but instead
the race.
Instead, just goes too
awesome.
fast. He goes up on two wheels and loses the left front. Oh man, you gotta hope that Team Screen has a spare in the back. You know, I gotta say, Cole, that I don't think this as like, I think this as like a second racing competition for the fans. I think they're getting a special treat here tonight.
Well, let's get ready for your next race here for FS1 Tour. Coming out for your next race, Izzy Martinez and Monster Mud.
Taking on, I would like to say, Mr. Consistency, Ewan Ford behind the wheel of Stone Crusher, part of Monster Trucks Unlimited.
Well, here we go.
Despite the fact that Ewan Ford doesn't have a win, he's tended to put up consistent performances over the past few stops. Let's see how he does here tonight. But he's got a tough draw against Izzy Martinez.
Slightly demonstrable off the line.
Oh, look at that strategy from Izzy. Just turns to the right slightly, and that helps him out here, as he is the lead heading to the final turn.
And a Monster Mutt will go to your next round, taking out Stone Crusher.
Yeah, I tell you, Izzy just had a consistent pass there, and that's the first one out of that purple lane we've seen so far here tonight.
Matthew, I gotta ask you, what's the key to this obstacle course?
I would say probably just to start in general. It's a little bit uneven, to say the least, so it's going to be how you start the race that can determine who's going to win. As we have our last pair of round one getting ready and lined up.
Let's go ahead and meet your final round competitors here tonight. Final round one pairing, that is. And coming out here tonight will be Chadwick Deerfoot and Raising Cane.
Taking on the only season performance you'll see of Tim Clapper behind the wheel of Scooby-Doo, if he's able to make it out. Looks like he will be put on the clock for right now. So he'd be able to come out.
Tim Clapper coming out here tonight. I want to say probably not, but he's on the clock. Yep, Tim Clapper on the clock. I mean, I'm not really too surprised here, but
Guys on late, huh? As it looks like it will be a bye run for Chadwick Deerfoot in Raising Cane.
yes, it's going to be a bye run here tonight. Easy pass here for Raising Cane for the first round.
Yeah, and this could be like almost like a practice lap for him. Definitely could help him out here in the semifinals when he has to go up against Izzy and Scooby and my bad, Monster Mutt.
Coming around for that second turn, going to go into his final. Final turn here. Finishing it off strong is Chadwick Deerfoot and Raising Cane.
Where we might not be able to see Scooby-Doo here tonight, but we will have an extra backup here tonight. Obviously, we'll hold off until freestyle till we figure out who it is.
Will be Angel Garcia and Straight Jack will be hitting the track here tonight.
Okay, then that just kind of ruins the surprise a bit. But anyway.
Yeah, everybody knows. All right, here comes Lucas Oil Crusader, Urban Marin taking on Garrett Hansen in Thunder 4x4.
Crucial points for both our drivers here tonight. And here we go. Who's going to move on to the championship race? Urban Marin gets him off the line.
Yeah, Urban Marin with a better start. Garrett Hansen really having a tough struggle off the first round.
But it just felt like in round one when you go against Joey Berge, but Joey Berge did flip over in that final turn. Let's see if Urban Marin makes his mistake, but it doesn't look like that will happen. Urban Marin taking on to the championship race.
Yeah, Garrett Hansen was going to need a miracle to win that race. Not even close. Probably about a 6-trunk lead to Lucas Oil Crusader. And Urban Marin's going to go to the next round. We got one more race here for round number 2. Your semifinals, Raising Cane taking on Monster Mutt.
Hey, this is going to be an interesting race to see. You have two bad fast racers take on here in the obstacle course. Going to be quite a tight race, I gotta say, at the very least.
Monster Mutt is at the line as we await Raising Cane and Chadwick Deerfoot. Chadwick's been a real treat to watch this season. He's missed about an event or two, but he's been very entertaining to watch this season.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can see him in the World Finals on October 12th. Obviously, that is not up to me. That is up to the board of SCS and see who makes it and who doesn't.
Let's get ready for this next race. Monster Mutt is at the line as we await Raising Cane.
Took Raising Cane, truck stalled a little bit, but he is out here on the line. Both drivers are ready to go, and here comes the green light.
Raising Cane offline. First
I
time
gotta
we've really
say,
seen a
so
dead
far,
even start.
Yeah, and so far, I gotta say that blue lane has been in a lot of favor here tonight. But Izzy Martinez can put up a good pass in that purple lane, as you see right here. Gonna be a tight race coming to the final turn.
And Izzy Martinez and Monster Mutt is going to go to your final round here in obstacle course.
Won it by like half a truck length. I tell you, I think Chadwick bobbled a little bit on that final turn. I think his rear sway bar might have given away a little bit, and that was what gave Izzy Martinez the easy win heading into the championship race.
Well, it's time for your finals here in Anaheim for your final obstacle course of the season. Let's go ahead and meet your final round competitors here tonight in Anaheim, California for the last time this season. Izzy Martinez and Monster Mutt.
We'll be taking on Urban Marin behind the wheel of Lucas Oil Crusader. And I gotta tell you, you know, earlier tonight, you had an interview with Coach Champion about being called up the last second. This guy, Urban Marin, was called up the last second as well. And man, I gotta tell you, what a season he has been having so far.
Well, let's go racing for one more time. Let's see who's gonna win it.
And away we go. Urban Marin sky wheelies up the racing lane, up the first jump. As so far is a dead even heat off the line.
Dead even. Izzy with a little bit of struggle around that second turn. Here comes to the final.
Izzy Martinez.
Lucas Oil Crusader wins obstacle course at Anaheim, and Izzy's up and over.
And Izzy Martinez was so consistent here tonight, but just that final turn bit him. and that's what gave Aaron Martin the win here in obstacle course.
Aaron Martin one step closer to getting into that main field, and what a win for Aaron Martin. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to an intermission before freestyle, as we'll be right back for some freestyle action.
Can walk into the flames and you should never be afraid, 'cause you are the master of your disaster. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So don't let them stand in your way, 'cause you can walk into the flames and you should never be afraid, 'cause you are the master of your disaster. Come on, come
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final freestyle event of the season here in Angel Stadium, Anaheim, California. Are you ready for some freestyle? Matthew Hood, you're going to be in the booth with me here tonight as a play-by-play commentator. What are you most excited for here tonight?
Oh, you man, this is the one event I've been looking forward to so far this season. By far the biggest track we have seen so far here tonight. The ramps have been much more steepened, and man, I'm excited to see how freestyle plays out here tonight as we have our first driver out on the track.
First truck coming out here tonight. Scooby-Doo is not able to start up, so here comes Angel Garcia in straight jacket.
Angel Garcia was here last night in Fargo, had to take the short trip up to Anaheim, California, because Tim Clapper couldn't show up. Typical. But let's see how he does here so far tonight.
Oh, it is real. Let's see how Angel Garcia does. He's kind of like a last-minute call up here before this event starts, and he starts it off.
Big air, man, and that's what I'm liking to see. This is what I'm looking forward to seeing. Those racing ramps, they have been steepened by quite the margin, I gotta say, so it's going to be really exciting to see our drivers take on.
Nice wheelie.
Yeah, that's actually probably one of the nicest wheelies we've seen so far this season, into a bit of a stoppie. That's really nice.
Yeah, nice little stoppie there. I mean, it's not really in the rules and regulations, but, I mean, I respect it.
Yeah, of course, as you see on the track, we do have some van stacks, and we do have a couple crushed cars out here on the track. See our drivers tackle them here tonight. So far, Angel Garcia putting on a great run.
Yeah, I mean, it's a slow-paced run. I imagine we're going to see a lot more high-paced freestyles when the night goes on. But Angel Garcia kind of showing what the drivers, how the ramps handle here tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And so far, he's handling them pretty nicely. And here we go for some nice donuts.
In his final 60 seconds here, let's see what he can do here to turn it up, especially if he wants to hold on to this lead for a while.
Final 30 regulations, definitely letting the drivers know about this track, letting them know how it is, how unforgiving this track probably would be, because as seen here in the previous weeks, we have had tracks so far this season that are pretty unforgiving.
It's a solid run. I don't know how it's going to score. Probably won't score too high, especially if he doesn't close it off strong, but he's going into the final 30 seconds bonus time.
Well, hey, he getting those points. He's not literally a part of the tour. He's just trying to get some more fuel filler points.
Here we go. First backflip of the night. Lands it clean.
Smooth.
Major rebound in the rear. 10 seconds here left.
Oh, that really did not feel great. And yeah, that was not how you wanted to end things off.
4 seconds left for straight jacket. Give it up for Angel Garcia.
You know, like I said, he's not part of the main tour, but definitely wanted to get some points on the board while he still can. Gotta say, for what it was worth, that was a great run.
Scores coming in for Angel Garcia in straight jacket. He had 4 seconds left on the clock. Judges scoring out of 15, time score out of 10, 7.25, a 7, and a time score of a 9. 23.25. Pretty low score to start you off here tonight.
Yeah, probably won't hold up much, but we'll see how it goes throughout the night. I gotta say, since we've changed the time score in the middle of the season, definitely been a lot less, I would say a lot more strict, I would say, when it comes to scoring a bit.
Well, I mean, the big thing with the scoring is from 10 to 15, which really opens up the middle gap of the scoring system, which really prevents a lot of major ties. Because there's a lot more room and a lot more room for scoring, which is always a great thing to have here, especially here in SCS. Well, coming up next, it's going to be Joey Berge and Megabyte. I cannot wait to see what this guy does here tonight.
Of course, had a solid season. Driving Megabyte and Monster Energy. Picked up a freestyle win, I believe.
This guy has more freestyle wins than half the people in this field. He has a freestyle win in Nashville, Tennessee, a freestyle win in more Monster Jam. A whole lot of wins.
Yeah, and so far making Team Scream pretty proud here this season.
Yeah, he's been a great face to watch this season. He kind of just came out of nowhere. I've known Joey for a long time, but I've never
Same here.
really had the idea that he would be competing in SCS.
Here it is tonight. Behind the wheel of Megabyte. Of course, I would say the counterpart to Brutus.
Oh my!
Oh my god! Biggest error we've seen so far, and that's probably going to be one of the highest leaps we're going to see here tonight.
Well, good thing it's a metal Megabyte because this thing is tough. Oh wow!
Oh man!
Woo.
That was sweet. Nice combo. Up on two wheels a little bit.
That was sweet.
Yeah, and you just saw what Angel did there. He was not going to floor it there.
Has a whole minute left in his run. We've already seen some great
30
moments from
seconds.
Megabyte.
Damn, you reached it. Oh my goodness.
Man.
Oh,
Can he
man.
save it?
Hold
Wow.
on.
Holy cow,
There
he
goes
brings
the-
it back.
Broke a knuckle, I believe, in that truck. Yeah, there goes the rear steer. What
Joey
a save.
Berge is coming out here tonight with a great run.
I
Wow.
tell you, man, this is the second truck out here tonight, and we might have a big score coming in.
He's got a lot of time left on the clock, though. This truck does not want to stay on four wheels.
We'll see what he
my.
can do. Oh my god.
Keeps it off the chassis. Can he bring it back? Wow. Oh my goodness.
I tell you, if he brought that back, that would have been insane.
Joey Berge, 13 seconds left.
And that is the Joey Berge I tell you we've been seeing all season. What a run.
Joey Berge coming out here and being unforgettable. Score's coming in. .25, a 10, and a time score of an 8. 28.25 is your new leader.
What a run. Probably like just like Angel probably won't hold up much longer, but we'll see how long it does. As man, that was a chaotic run we've seen from him. Who knows if we see him in the World Finals? Tell you, Cole, this is a daunting freestyle track. We have seen multiple unforgiven tracks this season when it comes to freestyle, but this one's going to be the most terrifying of them all. What do you expect our drivers to do here tonight?
Do what Joey Berge did, but better. That's what I expect. Or that's what I would imagine.
Well, up next is supposed to be Izzy Martinez behind the wheel of... Oh, sorry, my bad. No, not Izzy Martinez, sorry.
Izzy Martinez getting
Freestyle
dropped
order.
a few trucks, which means Izzy Martinez will be coming out a little bit later on tonight with her freestyle competition.
And
But coming out next, Chadwick, Deerfoot, and Raisin Cane.
Chadwick Deerfoot, despite missing last week, definitely known for putting on great performances, especially behind the wheel of Raisin Cane.
Grinding in place, feel like you're losing your faith, feel like you're fading away, without a voice to break the chain. Don't you get played, don't you let them handle your fate, don't you know the world is your stage, so what you gotta say, let me hear sound off, let them know how you feel, if the anger inside is real, sound off, long before the bridges are burned, the powers that be, I wanna hear
If Chadwick Deerfoot can make it out, trucks once again having issue here tonight, as I'm just getting word he is just about ready to go coming out of the tunnel. And here it is, that beautiful looking Raising Cane truck. Really looking forward to see how he does here in Freestyle.
Here comes Chadwick Deerfoot in Raising Cane.
First part of
Oh
Raising
my God!
Cane monster trucks. Oh my! I did not expect him to start off like that. What a leap!
Are we sure this is Chadwick? I've never seen Chadwick send it so high.
Hey! We might need someone to check that out. Bestie.
You're talking
anyway,
about a guy who has tied for first place in a point series with Blair Lockhart. Captain Deerfoot, of course.
Yeah, of course. That was 2 seasons ago when he was behind the wheel of Captain's Curse. Of course, now he's driving Raising Cane. Oh man. Dude, I gotta say, he's been one of the most exciting drivers to watch when it comes to freestyle. Definitely can put on some great runs.
Mid cross thread.
And that just proves my point. Nice cross with a big leap. No, I gotta say, it's probably the most like space we have so far here this season. Of course, it is Anaheim, so of course we're gonna have a lot of space for the trucks to land
and a lot of space to fly. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord, he is going nuts right now.
Winding down his regular regulation time.
Nice wheelie, doing the same thing that Angel Garcia did.
Hit the other side of the backflip.
Here we go.
Oh, what a landing.
Hard hit. But truck still seems to be fine. Let's see if I can wrap things. Oh man. Oh,
hold it down, Chadwick. Somersault. Bring it back.
I think he lost both drives, I believe.
Give it up for Chadwick.
Yeah, he broke both front and rear drive, but man, what a run from Chadwick Deerfoot, and that might be the performance that we might be seeing in the World Finals if he does get an invite.
Of course, coming in for Chadwick Deerfoot.
So, man, that cartwheel, that could be a nominee for Wow Factor of the Year.
9.75 and a 10, time score of an 8, so a 27.75 is your second place score.
So that time score did hurt him a bit. If he were to fill time, we would have been talking about having a new leader, but still a great run from Chadwick Deerfoot. As coming up next, it is going to be none other than Nick Worthman behind the wheel of, I like to say, the second edition of the People's Truck in the Fox Sports 1 Cletus.
You know, I say it every single time. Nick Worthman, one of the most luckiest, unlucky drivers I think I've had the privilege of watching in SCS.
Of course, we've seen him over the seasons, I believe. Been one driver to watch, I gotta say.
Been competing since season 2. Drove Graveyard to Legend. Oh my god! Holy crap!
That is the biggest air we've seen so far tonight.
That was the biggest air of the season, I gotta say. Wow, I really hope we see some more of that here tonight. That was insane.
Hey man, we're just 4 trucks in. We're more than likely going to see it. Oh my god, I thought he was going crooked there for a second.
Nick Worthman has this approach to freestyle that I just dig, dude. He does not let off the gas. Kind of like a Colt Stevens-esque type of flow.
Yeah, Colt Stevens type of flow. Maybe a little bit of Damon Bradshaw, I gotta say. If we're basing off 2015.
Nice wheelie. Yeah, I mean, we're not even with a minute left in his freestyle run, and he's attacking this course harder than most drivers have so far here tonight.
Of course, driving the Fox Sports 1 sponsor. Of course, we've seen events Arthur's Grinder. We call it the People's Truck as well. I like to call the second edition of that. Driving those Peters, and man, I gotta say, he's making the Fox Sports 1 team very proud here tonight. He's putting on a great run here tonight in Anaheim.
Backflip time for Nick Worthman. Loses front drive, turtles it.
He's still gonna bring it back.
Brings it back. Wow.
I don't know how he's able to. I thought he was done.
A little too much speed there into the backflip ramp, but he's struggling here, and that's probably going to be it. Let's go back and take a look. 20 seconds left, by the way. Look at the first hit.
I mean, just absolutely sends it.
That was his highlight of the season.
I tell you, man, he shot Shaq and he was like, hold my beer. I can do much better than that. And man, I gotta tell you, if he didn't full speed that backflip ramp, he could have put on a barn burner of a finish to his freestyle run.
Score's coming at 9.5 and a 10. Time score was 7, so a 26.5. You know, Nick Worthman is kind of like a Tom Minsk version of this season, just sitting this truck, but he just can't, man. I don't know. His truck just doesn't hold up to what he could throw at it.
It's made of glass, basically.
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably agree, but here comes.
Well, we gotta move on.
Blake Thompson in Titan, a guy who's been very vocal about the people and trucks he competes with this season, mainly the trucks of this season. But the big thing for Blake is he says he's driving an Eddie. Kind of can be a little bit harder to drive in the racing competition, but this thing's a unit in freestyle.
Yeah, and like I said this earlier, you know, had a hot start to the season. Definitely has cooled down a lot in these past couple stops.
Of course, I mean PEI, not Eddie.
It is what it is, man. So, as here we go. He's going to start off in the middle. Oh my goodness. God, we are seeing a lot of people send it for their first hit.
And I think that's what you got to do.
Yeah, oh my. He is going all air assault here tonight.
I mean, this dude has had a very bad season. You know, he had a great preseason East Rutherford, probably and arguably a winning freestyle run. But ever since then, it's kind of just been a downward spiral to where we are now.
I mean, he won racing in Atlanta, had a decent freestyle performance, but ever since then, struggled a lot. I mean, had truck issues in racing, flipped over early in freestyle, and when we head to Indy, he flipped over in the obstacle course. Definitely put on a good freestyle run there. And yeah, we just went to St. Louis, and yeah. But so far, he's put on a great freestyle run here tonight. He definitely wants the lead.
You think?
Definitely, man. I mean, he's just going from obstacle to obstacle, not searching for what to do next as, oh my god, wheelie into a backflip. What a combo.
Combination City from Blake Thompson and Titan. Crazy air. And I gotta say, if he can fill the clock, we might be talking about a new leader, because he still has 30 seconds left in the time.
I gotta say, I wouldn't say talking about new leader. We will have a new leader. He's gonna bring it back.
Bring it back, Blake. Nice save. 25-ish seconds left to impress the judges here tonight. Blake Thompson coming out here swinging for the fences, looking for a home run. Nice cross thread.
Yeah, it's good. How can he end things off here? Nice win! Wow! He's absolutely comboing it. Nice save. I'm gonna tell you, we're probably gonna have a new leader. Oh my god.
Fills the clock. Blake Thompson is gonna be proud with this one.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna be his best freestyle we have seen so far from him.
This comes after the clock.
Season.
Wow, a pirouette. Score's already in, by the way.
Oh my god. Up and over. What a run from Blake Thompson and Titan. We need to see a replay of that, man.
Score's coming in for Blake Thompson. Got a time score of a 10, fills the clock. A 12 and an 11.75. 33.75 is your new leader. That
And
is
he blows
most
into
of the time a winning score. But we have a lot of big, bad hombres still to come.
Yeah, he blows into lead by 7 points. I tell you, man, that's going to be a difficult score to beat.
Coming up next for Freestyle. He won it in the 2014 season. He was your Freestyle winner in Anaheim from 2014 season, driving Son of a Digger. And he's back here for that first time since Izzy Martinez in Monster Mud.
Of course, I'm going to keep saying this. If there's any season I would like to remember from Izzy Martinez, definitely season 2 when he drove Son of a Digger. Felt like he was winning every single racing and freestyle competition. I gotta say, that's probably one of his best seasons so far in SCS.
Well, this is one of Blake's biggest targets right here for Freestyles, Izzy Martinez, because he knows how to drive. Oh my!
Oh man, I don't care about the disc he got from that is insane. I tell you, if we had a long jump competition, he would have certainly had the lead right there.
Yeah, I mean, Izzy is one of those guys who, in the 2014 season, just won a ton of freestyles. Oh my! And this guy knows how to throw down.
Yeah, this season he's been up and down, I would say. Definitely he's been really solid. I think picked up a freestyle win this season, I believe, near St. Louis or Indy. But has so far put on a great performance so far.
And a good run so far. Nice air.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, he's giving Blake Thompson a run for his money.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Nice. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Wow.
I'm surprised the officials did not show him off there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty surprised, too. That was a pretty hard under the front. Officials let them go here. He's going to use it to his advantage.
Hey. Ben's the 4-link, I gotta say. I'm surprised he hasn't losing front drive yet, but it's gonna be a matter of time before that thing gets away.
Going for a backflip. Oh my!
Oh my God!
Wow!
That's not consecutive. That's like a backflip to a pirouette right there.
And that rocked. We're in bonus time with Monster Mutt. There goes front drive. I mean, that's the first consecutive we haven't. That's the first consecutive of the main season.
If you probably the only one we're going to see of the regular season. Oh man, hold on.
Can he bring it back? 13 seconds left.
Oh man. Oh, I thought you had a chance to bring it back, man.
Look at that. The rear steer is broken. It kicks him off to the side in that consecutive. That was all truck, not driver. It broke on that. Boom.
Oh yeah. Oh man, what a run from Izzy Martinez, Monster Mud.
Man, Izzy was going for it. Time score of an 8, 11.5, and a 10, 29.5. It's going to be your second place driver.
Too bad from Monster. But here comes someone who's definitely had the called definition of a rising star season.
Angus Johnson and War Wizard went so big last event that his truck couldn't hold up. Let's see how he does it here in Anaheim. You know, Angus Johnson was second in the series, third in the series, back and forth all season long. Oh my goodness. Oh! Right into a slapper. Nice air. Turn it up with momentum, a little bit faster, move to move. That's the biggest thing for me. Nice air. Oh! Wow! Holy cow, what a save. Wow. That was so random with a save, and it rocked. 45 seconds left. Angus taking a crack at the lead here tonight. He's in bonus time. Angus looking to kick it into second gear here. Here we go. Let's fly. Oh, my. Oh. Woo-hoo. Wow. And time. Give it up for Angus in War Wizard.
What a run, man. I gotta tell you, this is why I think he's probably gonna get a bid into the World Finals. He's been having these types of performances all season.
Look at the save. Just so slick and ace with it right there. Of course, coming in for Angus Johnson. .25, a 10.75 time score of a 10. 31, put him near the top. It's a second place freestyle. Big congratulations to Angus Johnson on finishing off this season strong.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm hoping we can see him in the World Finals here in just a couple weeks. Speaking of World Finals, someone I hope also gets an invite is none other than Garrett Hansen behind the wheel of Thunder 4x4.
Well, let's get ready for some Thunder 4x4 hitting the track. Y'all ready for this?
You know, I wanted to say that, but I didn't know how you would react with that.
Hey man, just felt like the right time. Here we go.
Yep, this is what the truck's most known for. Some nice Thunder 4x4 donuts, and man, he can put on some powerful ones, and that was a smooth way to start off the run.
Yeah, this truck was
Garrett
the last
Hansen,
second make here for the WMB team, and man, I'm glad they got it made.
Hey man, here it was nice to see this truck be made. I gotta say, big thank you to the WMB dev team. They definitely work a lot on this, and I gotta say, it's gonna be really nice to see when this truck comes out.
Thank you guys, Bill, for a WMB update someday down the line. Nice air.
Oh yeah, for sure. No rush or anything. I'm definitely looking forward to it when it comes out.
I'm Garrett Hansen. I'm gonna try to turn it up here.
Yeah, and here we go, going over that van side. I believe just a second driver to go over that.
I mean, he really does need to turn it up if he's wanting to take the lead.
Yeah, he's definitely had a bit of an up and down season.
Nice.
I would say he's definitely had some great freestyle performances, but he's definitely not had that same level, I would say, as like Blake Thompson or Cole Champion. I'm not saying he needs. Sorry, go ahead.
Blake's sitting pretty comfortable right now in the hot seats. All I was going to add.
Yeah, sure. Let's see how Garrett Hansen can turn things off. Nice cross thread right there. But it just feels like, in my opinion, he's going a little bit slow over these ramps. He's got to pick it up a little bit if he wants to get a good score here. And see, that's just not going to help out.
Yeah, I mean, you want to let your truck fly, especially if you're not in points contention like Garrett is right now. You want to just let it fly. But, I mean, I respect the fact that he's letting the truck survive here, like until the clock. Back.
Yeah. Nice backflip.
And that's going to be his final hit for the time because his time is filled now. Oh, my God.
Oh, That would have been nice if he got in. Oh, and body is going flying.
I gotta say, that's his main highlight of the run, is the one that came after the score.
And this as well. Lose the wheel.
Give it up for Garrett Hansen. Check out this final hit. This was after the score, but it rocked.
Gotta say, man, though, definitely was crawling over the ramps a little bit. Kind of was a reason why he probably won't get that big of a score, but definitely with the fact that he filled in time, gonna give him a bit of a strong one, I would say.
Score's coming in for
As
Garrett.
we're now past the halfway point in our freestyle competition.
Judges agreeing here with your score, a 9 and a 9, time score of 10, so a 28, which is going to go ahead and fit him in 6th place here for your freestyle competition.
Oh, we're halfway done with our freestyle competition. Let's get the second half ready to go.
Coming out next for your freestyle run, it's Ewan Ford in Stone Crusher.
One half of Monster Trucks Unlimited. Look forward to see how Ewan does here tonight. Definitely put on a consistent freestyle performance. Look forward to see what he will do here tonight. Freestyle.
Ewan's had some good runs in the past with RORSCS. He was a Save of the Year nominee in St. Louis 2016 season. Probably his main highlight I've seen from him of all time was that save.
Oh, I thought we were going to start with the backflip. Nope, I stand corrected.
Nice there to start you off.
He could definitely put some freestyles, and he's definitely in the running to get a spot in the main field for World Finals. But I would say it's probably going to come down to this freestyle performance right here to see if he's worthy of one or not.
Nice there.
Nice there. Tell you, man, he's had some consistent runs over the season.
This guy's been driving since season 1. Started off in season 1. I don't remember what he drove. But he drove Soldier Fortune last season. Season before that, drove Captain America.
Yeah, and I believe the previous season, he drove the Felon. Of course, now being piloted by Jay Loop. And I gotta say, when he was on the wheel of the Felon, he put on some great performances in that truck. So far, great run. Oh yeah, for sure. So far, good run. Might need to pick up a little bit, but so far he's put on a solid run so far.
Nice wheelie.
Oh, that was nice. Kind of stuffed it a bit, but hey, got a nice wheelie out of it. Bit of some cyclones here. As we're winding down his time, what can he do here to impress judges? Definitely a backflip could help him out.
Lands it. Matthew, what else can he do here? He's going into bonus time.
Probably gonna send it right off this ramp right here.
Nice there.
Oh,
There goes your rear steer. Now we're gonna start getting a little crazy, see how he can handle the rear jerk.
yeah, but oh boy, hold on, we got liftoff.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
and he
man.
broke off a tire. That was all tire right there. We got a 3-wheel freestyle.
This is like probably the first time ever in probably a very long time we're gonna see a 3-wheel freestyle.
And that's
gonna
one
be
hit.
it.
One hit for your rail freestyle. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it up for Human Force.
I tell you, man, that's probably the first time in definitely a very long time that we've seen a 3-wheel freestyle.
Boom! There goes your rear wheel. There goes some money right there.
Yeah, now he and Adam Boyne gonna have some work to do in the pits as they head off to Las Vegas for the pit party. Maybe go spots in the World Finals, but we'll see.
Scores coming in at 9.75 and a 10.5. Time score of a 10, so a 30.25. Gonna put him in 3rd place.
And hey, that's why he's consistently good at freestyles. He put on these types of runs. That's what get him this high up the standings. Well, coming up next is someone who could definitely put on a great run. It is none other than Bree Parker behind the wheel of Gravedigger.
Well, let's get ready for Bree Parker and Gravedigger.
Excited to see what she can do here tonight in freestyle.
Bree
Definitely
Parker,
has put on those.
I just want to add this real quick. During the 2012 season, the season that got cut short about halfway through, there was a video package of some Bree Parker freestyle clips. And when I tell you that package was entertaining, that was one of the most insane video pack. We got to send it out eventually sometime. But that is a big reason why we have Bree Parker and Gravedigger. Bree Parker knows how to tear this truck up when the time is right and when just luck is on her side. Let's see what Bree can do.
Yeah, that's of course where she drove first iteration of the People's Truck, the Grinder truck. Of course, unfortunately, that season got cut short due to a lockout. But obviously, she's been putting on some great performances this season. I'm excited to see what she can do here tonight.
Nice combo.
She's definitely put on consistency runs over the seasons. Oh, man.
Wow.
Where she's driving Captain's Curse or this Gravedigger truck in general or Grinder, she can definitely put on a great run. Oh, man.
Nice there.
Tell you, so far, she's burned this track down. See what else she can do to impress the judges.
Got 60 seconds left on the clock for Gravedigger. A little sway bar-ish. She almost got bit by a dirt monster there. This ramp right here has been delivering.
Oh, man. Huge air. And, yep, here we go. Backflip.
Lands it.
Nice backflip. Here we go. Gonna probably stand it up again.
Oh,
here we go.
my.
Oh, boy. That's not gonna be a pretty landing. Oh, man. And that's it, unfortunately. She broke both drives.
Give it up for Gravedigger with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Not the way she wanted to end things off, but still a great run either way.
$30 seconds left for Bree Parker, so time score coming in going to be a 7. We lost both drives. Got a 9.5 and a 9.75. Time score of a 7, 26.25. Score would have been high if Bree was able to fill the clock, yeah.
I wish she would have filled time, but that's what happens when you break your truck that early. Well, actually not that early, but like, you know what.
Let's get ready for more freestyle action. A lot of big, heavy hitters are now going to be coming your way in the competition. And you thought freestyle was on fire. Just get ready for these next few drivers. Because coming up next is the person who knows how to tear up the freestyle track. It is Jade Hambrick, an Avenger.
Well, obviously this season we see him on the racing track. He's been really great. If there's anything he can also do is freestyle. And man, he's putting on some great performances this season. Definitely had a couple events this season where he's flipped over early, but tonight I know he wants to burn this truck down.
Jade Hambrick looking to get a main field spot, and if he does, he'll be representing that World Final 16 scheme.
Yeah, well, I heard that he's got something planned in the shop. It's going to look so beautiful as here we go! My goodness! That is the biggest air we've seen all night.
I don't know. I think Nick Worthman still might have the biggest air, but that was really big too.
Oh my! Well, if that's the case, Jade Hambrick's definitely gonna try and top that.
Jade Hambrick always has good flow on freestyle. I feel like this season he's in a truck that just fits his style. This Avenger monster truck. You know, he drove Monster Junkyard Dog few seasons ago, and he was struggling with it based off just its center weight or center of gravity. This season, this truck just handles for him.
Yeah, and don't forget last season, the shortened season, he drove Mel Militia and had some great runs in that.
Look at the shocks compressing on the donut. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I thought he was going over.
I don't know if you saw that, but the truck was compressing down. Here's how fast he was going.
Yeah, I could see that as well, man. That was insane. Hey, Blade Thompson might be getting a little bit worried in the hot seat. Jaden Hambrick's putting on a solid run. If we can keep this up, we might have a new leader.
40 seconds left in his freestyle run. Titan is in your hot seat, 33. Nice slap wheelie, riding it out.
Oh, man.
Bonus time for Avenger.
And here we go. We're going for a backflip here. Wants to go the other side because I think I know what's coming up. He lands this, which he does.
That's a
I gotta
great
say,
point.
hold on. Hold on. I think we might be going flying. Get the cameras ready.
Nice air right there. Big air.
I mean, he's just going all out. He definitely wants to lead. Here we go. This is probably the last hit right here.
That's it. Final hit.
Oh my goodness. Skies it out. And the truck is pretty much in one piece. I know he just broke the tire rod there, but man, what a run from Jane Hambrick and Avenger. That could honestly top the lead right there.
Jane Hambrick putting up a freestyle run for the judges to look at.
And I gotta tell you, Cole, I don't know about you, but I think that's gonna be worthy enough to get into the World Finals.
Scores coming in for Jaden Hambrick. .25 and 11.5. Time score was sent to a 32.75. 1 point short of taking the lead.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to take the lead there, but hey, that's what the judges think, and so far that's gonna put him in second place. But hey, what a run from him tonight! As we are winding down the field, we are down to the last 5 drivers who can definitely put on a great run.
You're ready for your next driver going to be hitting the track here tonight. As coming out next, it's going to be Tyler May in El Toro Loco.
And I gotta tell you, there's something interesting about Tyler's runs. He tends to be a lot more technical, but still puts up the great momentum in his freestyle runs. I'm excited to see what he can do here tonight. Here he comes, Tyler May and El Toro Loco going to start on the Van Sack right away. Hasn't been hit a lot so far tonight.
Tyler May and El Toro Loco, a very technical driver when it comes to freestyle.
Nice there, right there. Already took the sway bar a little bit. And of course, the one issue I'm going to keep bringing up about the Willman, if you land awkwardly, those shocks are pretty fragile and they will break pretty easily if you land pretty awkwardly.
Nice, really. Ride it out.
Yeah, riding it out. Nicely done, Tyler May.
Coming to a donut.
Don't.
Crazy cyclone.
Wow, on 2 wheels for a little bit there, but keeps it together. Going with the racing lane the other opposite way.
Coming around. Nice air from El
Oh,
Toro.
man.
No, these El Toro Loco shocks are not very strong.
durable, I would say.
Yeah, durable. Only
Of
takes so
course,
much.
He lands. Yeah, it takes one crooked landing. Parashock can go and break down. And here we go. The Wilmans are not the cranes in the backwards, but
Wow.
gets it to go.
Gets it to go. Where are we at? McDonald's?
Probably, man. Hey.
McDonald's size El Toro
Andy-
Loco freestyle. Oh my!
Oh.
Wow.
And that, oh my god, I don't know if the officials are gonna let him refire from that.
23 seconds left. The officials called him right there.
I'm surprised they let him bring it back. He leaves the horn, so if a fan's gonna go away with an El Toro horn, they're gonna let him refire. Oh my goodness. Well, here we go, winding down the clock. What can he do to finish things out?
Well, someone's gonna get a horn.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be one lucky fan here. Here we go, hold on!
Oh, wow.
Oh man! Sends it into a wheelie. Nice little combo.
This is just for the fans. Time's already filled.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
That's probably not just a pair of shocks, that's probably rear drive.
Well, check out this controversial move right here. Up on his head.
I'm surprised the officials did not shut him off for that.
Well, I mean, they shut him off probably as fast as they possibly could, but Tyler May was just so fast up and off the ground. Filled the clock, though. Scores coming in for El Toro Loco. Time score of a 10, a 10.25, and a 10. So a 30.25 will be the score for him, which is going to tie him for 4th place with Ewan Ford.
Not too bad. We're down to 4 drivers left here in the competition.
4
And
strong
these are-
freestylers.
Yeah, definitely putting some strong performances, but what can they do against top Blake Thompson, who's been sitting in the hot seat for quite a while now?
Just a rundown of your scoreboard right now. Blake Thompson in 1st place with 33.75. Avenger with 32.75. War Wizard in 3rd place. Look at Angus with a 31. And Ewan Ford and El Toro Loco in 4th, tied with a 30.25. All I can say is go Angus, go. Sitting there in 3rd place. Not an easy thing to do on this type of track with these type of fields.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, here he comes. It is none other than Loco Marcelo in Monster Energy. Let's see what we can do here tonight.
You know, we've seen Marcelo from the 2016 season make a resurgence here this season after one of his freestyles. I don't remember which one it was, but he is back on where he needs to be. Back on the map.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, had a rough start, but it's definitely picked things up so far this season. I'm excited to see what he can do here. This is an interesting way to start off the freestyle run.
Power wheelie. When I think about Marcelo, I think about that 2016 season where his unlimited freestyle streak combo.
Yeah, it felt like he was going to be unbeatable when it came to freestyle.
Marcelo, this is the type of track I think he knows how to cook on. Wow, nice. Bring it back down.
I spec up a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Here we go. 1st, 2nd gear, fly. Nice.
Yeah, so far putting on a good run, but we've seen these before with main drivers, and it didn't result in them taking the lead. So you can do to top off Blake Thompson. That is a nice wheelie right there.
You know, Marcelo has a World Finals Freestyle Championship in this exact same truck. And he's looking to get back on the board. Oh my! Can he save it? What a tumble.
Yes, he is.
Nice
Yes,
save.
he is. I mean, why are we worried, man? It's Marcelo. He's going to bring it back.
Going 4 back.
Oh, that's not going to be... Well,
Landed.
he hit the hood a bit. He landed on the hood, so he's all good. And here we go. Huge air.
Bonus time for Marcelo.
On 2 wheels.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I gotta say, this is the closest we've seen to somebody getting on that level of Blake Thompson here this tonight. Here we go.
It's gonna help him out, especially the hit
Oh!
right there.
Can he
man,
bring
but
it back?
flipped him.
Roll it back over Marcelo. And that's
No,
gonna be
he's
it.
not going to. Oh man. I'm telling you, man, if he filled time, he would definitely had a chance to take the lead right there.
9 seconds left. Check out the save. Crazy Marcelo run. Loco Marcelo is what you like to say. That kind of felt like that World Finals freestyle run we had from Marcelo a little bit.
But yeah, see what the judges think of that run.
Scores coming in 11.25 and 11.75 time score of a 9.32. Third place run for Marcelo.
Not too bad. Put him to third place. And gotta say, what a resurgence this season after the start he had. Definitely a great way to cap things off.
Here comes Adam Boyne in hook.
Of course, you like to call him the highlight reel, so you definitely put him some great highlights when it comes to freestyle.
Well, about won it in Tampa, which was the closest he's gotten to winning. And then St. Louis also.
Oh yeah, for sure. And let's see what he can do here tonight in Anaheim to wrap up his season. We saw his teammate Ewan Ford already not deal with the broken wheel, but hey, it doesn't matter. It's the last up of the season. Nice sky wheelie to start things off and gets into a wheelie. Nice combo.
That was a really cool first hit. Probably one of my favorites of the season. Or not of the season, but of the event. Really cool. Nice! Goodness, Adam Boyne. The only 2 hits in. Oh my goodness.
And he's already been the rear forelink, I believe.
Oh, he's lined up for it.
And
Might as well. Backflip. Lands it.
Nicely done.
Definitely probably the most exciting first 3 hits of the night.
Oh man, could have made it 4 if he would have sent it off there.
I don't think he has any front steering. He only has rear steer. That is the thing about sending your truck so big so early.
Well, hey, it's the last. Oh my god! Oh my god! And he still brings it back. Are you kidding me?
So
Even I think, and I think he just broke his rear tire rod. I was about to say,
I don't think
even
he has
the
any
official
steering at all. He has no steering.
Oh my god! That's gonna be it though.
45 left.
And now that's a lot of damage that he and Ewan have to deal with tonight, after tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Adam Boyne just trying to deliver here. Didn't quite get it, though.
Yeah. Hey, he's had some great performances this season. We'll see if that's enough to get him into the World Finals this season.
Scores coming in for Adam Boyne, 9.25 and an 8.75. Time score was 6. 24 will be the score for Adam Boyne.
Fortunately, I had to go out that early, but that's what's going to do to you. It's what's going to end up happening when you break your truck so early into the freestyle run.
Coming out next is a guy who's had some great freestyles on the board. Got in second place multiple times this season of freestyle. Which isn't too much of an insult because being second place multiple times is a hard task to do. Cold champion and Max D, points leader going into freestyle.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I think he has that points championship already locked up. He's so far ahead of Bree Parker. I gotta say, I think it's mathematically impossible for anyone to catch up to him. So let's see what he can do here tonight for freestyle. As here we go, gonna send things off.
Jesus.
Oh my word! Of course, we more than likely we're gonna see him in World Finals and rocking probably a new Maxi design from what I heard. Looking forward to seeing it in Vegas in a couple weeks from here on out. But obviously he wants to put on a great run. He knows that he's got the points championship already got locked up, but he still wants to put on a great freestyle run for the fans.
Nice combo.
Of course, you've seen his amazing performance for Vincent Acker, and of course, he's not the only Max he has won a tour. Of course, we have Kenyon Pruitt, who's going to be in the World Finals in the other Max D
Nice.
on the More Mosh
Downside.
Jam Series.
Whole champion with a great freestyle right now.
Yeah, he's definitely putting on, giving Blake Thompson a run for his money. See what else can do to impress the judges. Oh my. He's definitely put on a great run. Got the wow factor going on here tonight. See what we can do to finish things off.
Biggest thing is this truck's holding together.
Yeah, and even with a little bit of crooked landings, he hasn't broken the shocks or anything at all. Here we go for the backflip.
Oh man.
A little bit, I would say, much more smooth than Tyler May.
Bonus time for Maxi Big Air.
Oh man, how can he wrap things up now? How can he end things off here with a bang? Here we go, he's gonna launch it!
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow, downside. On her backside.
Oh.
Can he bring it back home? That's it.
Oh. What a run for Gold Champion, man. On the roof. Probably might give a couple spikes away to the fans. We'll see what the scores are. Coming from the judges.
Scores coming in at a time score of a 9, 11.5, and then an 11, so a 31.5. Just got to go ahead and set him pretty comfortable in 4th place, right below Marcelo.
Yeah, and now, after all the freestyles we have seen so far this season, it has come down to one final driver we have left.
Irving Marin and Lucas Oil Crusader.
Of course, you talked about Gold Champion getting the last second call up. This guy had to get called up for the last second since week 2 in Atlanta. I gotta tell you, man, he's definitely been an impressive performance this season.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely. Irving Marin has had some of the most amazing moments in freestyle. His Atlanta freestyle, right up there with Freestyle of the Year nominee.
Yeah, of course. Keep in mind, this was originally supposed to be slated for Mark Culinary, but had to get pulled out at the last second due to scheduling conflicts.
Nice way to start it off, just like Adam Boyne.
Yeah, let's start it off like Adam Boyne there. See what else we can do here tonight. Blake Thompson dodged a heavy bullet in Gold Champion, but now he's got to deal with Irvin Martin if he wants that win here. And so far, putting on a good run so far.
Nice there. Holy cow.
Oh,
Big
man.
air. Downside.
The distance from that leap right there.
Titans in the hot seat with a 33.75. Got a big score pretty early. Irvin Marin knows how to put up a big score on the board.
Yeah,
Nice.
one freestyle before, twice I believe in St. Louis last week as well. See what we can do here tonight.
St. Louis and Atlanta is his freestyle wins.
So far, putting on a good run, but I think we're missing a little bit of a wow factor here.
Oh, wow. Nice downside. I got to say, the wow factor, he's got a lot of time left to do one. But right now, he has a great technical run. Big backflip.
Going for the backflip. High-speed backflip.
Shove it in reverse. Keep it going.
He's going to spend it.
Oh, my.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Can you bring it back? Oh, on 2 wheels. Oh,
Up and
man.
over. 32 seconds left. Give it up for Irvin Marin.
I tell you, man. I think we might have our freestyle winner already declared.
Couldn't quite get the save there.
Yeah, we'll see what the judges think, but I think we have our freestyle winner already declared.
9.25 and 8.75. Time score was 7, so a 25 will be the score for Irvin Marin. Not quite there to get enough time in the freestyle run to get a high score. But your freestyle winner for the first time this season and closing it out is none other than Blake Thompson and Titan.
And I gotta tell you, man, that was a worthy winning run right there. He has had so much struggles this season, and to end off with a freestyle win definitely is going to help him out, and I'm pretty sure that should help him get a bid into the World Finals this season. As Cole, I gotta tell you, man, what a season we have been. Probably one up there for season 4, one of the best seasons we have had all time. I gotta tell you, now we head down to the World Finals in Las Vegas. We're getting ready to announce our 32 truck lineup, or 31 actually, my bad, as well as our 16 young gun shootout competitors, man. I gotta say, It's been an honor with you, man, commentating with you on FS1.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your series champion with 162 points, Cole Champion in Max D.
I gotta tell you, Cole Champion, big consistent since he got the call up in Houston, and I gotta tell you, it is well deserved from him. He deserves it.
Cole Champion is officially locked in for World Final 16.
Can't wait to see him. Can't wait to see him burn down the track here tonight. I mean, not tonight, in a couple weeks when we head to Las Vegas for the World Finals. It's gonna be awesome to see him represent Max D in the World Finals.
Huge congratulations to Cole Champion on being your series champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, down on the floor now with your series champion. Cole a little bit cleaner this time around with the series win. We both know what that means, but you are the series champion for FS1, and you did it on your own terms this time. How does it feel to win the series title?
Yes, sir, man. I couldn't be more happy. I, got one ride full through and through this season. Didn't have to switch around with any trucks or nothing. And I showed everybody why my last name is Champion. I came out and I was undefeated in racing all season. A couple freestyle wins, even an obstacle course win. Had to climb up the ladder, and I did it my way this time. No help from anybody else. And yeah, just adding to my legacy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cole Champion, you're officially going to World Final 16. Canyon Pruitt also, Max D, winning the series title. Congratulations, Cole, on a big accomplishment, winning the final series title here in SCS. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a season we've had. What a tour we had. Matthew, you couldn't have said it any better. FS1 Championship Series. Although the attendance might not be where we wanted the drivers to be at this season, it was still a fantastic season and worth a watch once again throughout the entire season.
And I could tell, I can never thank you enough for having me with you, man, commentate with you. From when we started off the season in Miami to here in Anaheim, it has been a blast. And I'm like I said, definitely up there with season 4 as one of the best seasons of all time. And I'm looking forward to see in the World Finals when we get there in a couple weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for an amazing main season. 6 straight weeks, no breaks for myself at all. I have not taken a single break this season. No bye weeks. You know, a lot of people were talking about how SCS ended halfway through. Well, I gave you guys a full season. This is what I wanted to do for myself mainly, is I wanted to prove that I can make this happen with a full-time job working 60 hours a week and getting married earlier this week on Tuesday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Riggs of Rod Stadium Championship Series, the 2015 season. Nobody does it their way. We're doing it my way. This has been RORSCS. Thank you, everybody, for showing in, showing out. We'll see you on October 12th for the last ever RORSCS event for World Final 16.
Gonna be a blast, man. Can't